So Karen, as you said, I'm going to create $1 million press publishing business. I'm going to help others get their message out. What are some of the people that started coming to you, and what are some of the other messages you've helped other authors get out into the world?
Good question. It's a big one. So I'm a great believer in inspired leadership. It is the new type of leadership, inspired leadership, which is, all of the people who are in the Think and Grow Rich book, they're all inspired leaders. They're taking their baton and they are doing what they can in the world and finding their way and, paving the way for others to follow, So, that's what I decided to do. I set a very clear intention. I had no right to be setting that intention at the time. I remember I was sitting out in my patio and I had quite a few kids around me. I was probably pregnant at the time. The thing for me was every time I had a child, I was so filled with love, and that is a beautiful energy to create in. And I always used to write in that, but I also used to manifest and set intentions and create through that. So this just came to me, this inspired thought. And we know with inspired thoughts, you don't just let them settle there, not even for a second. You action them straight away. And so it was, okay, I'm going to set $1 million press, and I'm going to go on a journey to that and see where it brings me. But I'm not going to compromise what I love, which is the balance that I have, the life that I have. I live in a beautiful place. I live beside the beach. That's what I also want to do. I'm very much just live in the flow of, with the rhythm with my children, because they grow up and then it's just going to be me and I'll just be writing books galore. So, that's just, that was really important. So I became an inspired leader in my life, and people started to learn from my actions, and I wouldn't be shy about sharing any successes I had. I would do my happy Irish dance on Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever I was. I would celebrate, because too many, I know, coming from Ireland, a lot of people keep their wins because they don't want to make people feel bad. Celebrate it, inspire someone, tell someone how you did it. We don't do these things and keep them secrets. We share how you do it, and if someone else can take that baton and run with it and make it their own, then fine. I one of the biggest compliments for me is when someone learns from me and makes it their own. I even teach other publishers, because the more people helping stories get out into the world, the more impact that's being happened, the more ripple effect that's happening. So that's how I show up in life. So a lot of I've got publishers who are out there helping stories get told in their own different genres, because in publishing there's lots of different genres, and that's why I have 3 publishing presses. They all serve different readers and have different authors in them. And then for Serenity Press, for example, we have the beautiful Dr. Kate Forsyth in there. She was our first she's a doctor of fairy tales. Now, would that not be the best job in the world, that a doctor of fairy tales?
I love that.
Yeah. She does these exclusively for Serenity Press, and she teamed up with this beautiful photographic illustrator, and we create these beautiful books. And we started with one called Vasilisa the Wise, where she takes fairy tales that are over 100 years old, put 7 of them together in a collection, and then it's illustrated. And that was picked up and put out through Kane Miller in the US. And we're doing 7 collections, and we're up to book 5 now. So we do one every year, and it's the most beautiful rhythm. So those fairy tales, whenever they reach they're for a YA audience, but they share wisdoms from that would maybe not have been read by that generation, but also older people love them as well because of the wisdoms. They seem harrowing from that, but there's so much wisdom to be learned through these stories of resilience. And then we have the Duchess of York in there, Sarah Ferguson. I'm her publisher for children's books, and so we have a 22 book day with her. So they all at the essence of kindness, because she's an ambassador for kindness, and so kids will learn kindness through the books that we produce from her, and we collaborate with lots of different illustrators. So we're having a ripple effect there. And for KMD books, it's for my thought leaders, futurists, innovators, business leaders, and so we produce books there and authors that are each on their mission. I know one of my authors, Jem Fuller, he's out doing podcasts all over the place to get his message out for the art of conscious communication for men. Such an important mission, and he's on his mission, and another author is out on her mission of to help eradicate the shame around DV. So each one of these books, and I've published, was 400, it's probably 500 now. I have to revisit the numbers every now and again. So because you just keep moving forward, facilitating it and allow it to happen. So it's just exciting.
Hi, Steve Rodgers here. I hope you're enjoying the show. If you'd like to get more episodes from industry leaders, thought leaders, CEOs, and business owners with practical, actionable, and soulful insights to help you in your own life and business, click on the link below of the Alchemy